Welcome back to the show. My name is Misty Shaheen, and I am so excited to talk to you today about the biggest mistakes that I have seen women make when they're trying to lose weight. I have been working with women for 8 years on losing weight, regaining their energy, and just feeling better in their clothes. And over the years, I have seen a number of trends among the women that I work with that are trying to lose weight, but whether or not they're successful, most of them usually hit a plateau eventually and they're just not getting the results they want. So, I want to go over with you some of the mistakes that I have seen. Now, I have helped women lose, I've helped someone lose 30 pounds in 30 days. I helped my ex business partner lose 50 pounds and lowered his AIC numbers. Now, I'm not making any health disclaimers here, but I have also helped. I had a woman come to me. She had lost 100 pounds on her own. And then she came to me because she felt stuck. And I helped her move that needle again. We helped her lose another 30 pounds. And she's gone on to lose even more since, even though we're not working together anymore. So I want to help you understand what you're not doing or what you need to change so that you can start to lose weight and feel good again. Now, most women, when they want to lose weight, what do? Most women think, okay, I need to eat less and exercise more. And in theory, that is true. However, how I have seen it play out is I'm in 100% agreement that we do need to move more. We need to exercise more. Only 28% of Americans get adequate exercise. I heard this statistic a couple weeks ago and I was just floored by this. I mean, 28%, that's only 1/4 of the population. That means 3/4 of the population is not getting enough exercise. Okay, this is not about exercise, so let's get back to it. Yes, I do agree. You do need to move more and get more exercise, but actually, most of the people I work with are not eating enough. So I know you might think you need to eat less, but actually, the thing that I do with my clients is I get them to eat more. So usually eating less might mean eating less of the bad stuff, but adding more in of the good stuff. So maybe eating out less, but cooking at home more. Maybe eating less sugar, but adding in more healthy fats or lean proteins. So if you are not eating enough, your body thinks it's in starvation mode and it will not release fat. This is the same thing if you are chronically stressed. But most of the women that come to me, they're only eating once or twice a day and they're like, I don't understand why I can't lose weight. I'm eating almost nothing. And that is the problem. You're not eating enough to where your body is really in a state of thriving. So I recommend my clients to eat 1 ounce of protein for every pound of lean muscle you have on your body. I like to use the general guideline of most women that I work with. Usually about 100 grams of protein is a base guideline. If you can start to increase your protein intake anywhere from 70 to 120 grams of protein, depending on your height and your weight, that is a good baseline. If you need ideas around what to eat, protein based meals and snacks, I do have a free PDF. I can put the link in the show notes. for you so you can start to increase your protein. And the next thing I want to talk about is they lack the community. They lack a sense of community of other people who have similar goals. And I have talked about this before. It is so, so important to get around other people who are like you. So, not just like you are now, but like you want to be. If you want to be super fit, but you are in community, everyone around you, whether your coworkers, your family, or your friends, are all, drinking margaritas and eating tacos on the weekends, like, it's going to be really difficult for you to take on the identity of a person who is fit and is healthy, because you're going to be stuck in those old patterns. And so it's important to get around people who are like what you want to be like. So if you want to exercise more, like joining some kind of physical activity, joining a gym, or just getting around other people who are physically active. Join a volleyball team, a softball team, a tennis club, like whatever it is that you want, you should be surrounding yourself with other people who are like that. And there's so many different communities, not just in person, but also online, that you could get yourself into, that where the conversations are just different. If you are trying to lose weight and you're doing it all on your own, it is going to get very lonely. And so I highly recommend you have some sort of coach, community, friend, whatever it is, someone who can help support you and bounce your ideas off of, or just being around and associating with those other people. Now, the next two kind of go hand in hand. They are different, but they kind of go together. So, what I see is a lack in my clients, I see a lack of belief in themselves. And this is something I am super passionate about, and it's something I'm diving into deeper with my new programs. Is when you start a diet, I want you to think about what is the first thought that goes through your mind. Are you feeling like, yes, I got this, I'm going to do it, I can do this? Or is it the opposite of, wow, here we go again. I've done this before, it didn't work then, it's not going to work now, but here I am going to try. And the things we think and the things we say have a powerful force over our mind. And so you need to pay attention to the thoughts you're thinking and the words you're saying. And this is where positive affirmations can come in. Now, positive affirmations don't work for everyone, and I can go into later in a different episode on why they don't work and what you can do differently. But just paying attention to the words you're saying to yourself. Are you saying, yes, I got this, I'm strong, I'm committed, I can do this? Or are you saying, wow, I don't think I have it in me, I don't think I can do it? And one of my favorite things is working with a new client is when that person drops their first 5 pounds, and the amount of belief that comes over them, especially if I can get them to drop 5 pounds in the first week or so, it just is a game changer. So the whole part of like manifestation and getting what you want is like you get what you believe you can have. So if you believe that you can't be at a healthy weight, or if you think you can't get fit or lose weight, then you're not going to. You have to believe it before you see it. And a lot of times we get it backwards. We think, well, I'll believe it when I see it. And that's not how it works. You have to believe it first, and then you will see it. And so the next one kind of goes hand in hand with that is the lack of commitment. Because if you don't believe that you can do something, a lot of times you quit early. You aren't following through. Um, so our thoughts and our beliefs direct our actions. And so if you can create a belief that you can do this, you can lose weight, all of a sudden your actions will start to follow. You'll start doing things that will help you lose the weight. You'll start eating better. You'll start finding ways to work out or getting more activity in. You'll start making healthier choices. And so you have to believe it to see it, and then the actions come. But you really need to commit yourself. You This isn't going to happen in a week or even 2 weeks. This is a long-term commitment, especially if you want to make this a lifestyle. You didn't get overweight in a day, and you're not going to lose it in a day. So, I always think about the saying about, postpartum. You didn't gain the weight in 9 months. You took 9 months to gain the weight. So you need to give yourself 9 months to lose the weight.